to the DAX this morning. And a warm welcome to one and all. For those of you who have not seen me before, my name is Langers. I'm the Scruffy trader. Very early morning, closing on sort of 7 o'clock-ish, and I'm getting ready to go to market. I click these screens over, I'll kind of explain it as we go. What we're doing is kind of one trade for roughly 10 pips before work each morning. Now, it's been going quite well. Just pop this up. This is what we've been up to. As we see, it's the DAX mainly. It's nicknamed the Morning Star, simply because we do it on a morning. And it's the start of the day, Morning Star. And it's currently got a 100% hit rate on all open trades. And we have grown the account by 53% in those 16 trades. So it's just slow and steady progress. I'm not going to discuss the risk today. If you go through the other videos, I explain it time and time again, but nobody really listens to what I say. I do things different, okay? This is my living. I do show statements, unlike all the other clowns. And the sooner you unlearn what you've got in your head, because the narrative that is out there is just utter bullshit. It really is, but it's been peddled so much, people believe it. Now, there is a place for risk reward, but it's never managed correctly. It's always just gambling. Mine is completely different, okay? I use a banking system which is called pound averaging. It's not Martindale system or anything like that. It is trade management. So what are we doing? What are we looking at? Well, this morning I will be going to the long side, and I'll be looking to grab 10 pips. That is it. So it's very early. I'm very tired. I'm not a great lover of trading this time in the morning. I prefer to trade about 9 o'clock. But I said I'd complete this, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'll leave the camera running, and what you'll see is the orders start to come in. I've got it all mapped out as to where I want to do business, etc. And we'll grab our 10 pips. So catch you soon. Okay, boys and girls, job's done. Achieved our 10 pips. So what have we got? We have got 15.17, and I did it in 2 points. I did see it starting to recede, so I killed it before it went into negative, just in case, and then placed the price back above it. The idea is like 2 bites of the cherry, but if it is going to bounce down, just get out. There's no reason why you can't go back in, which is what you've just seen me do. And that was it. I was waiting for the drop and then the retracement back into a level, and it's paid me. Now, do I need to go back to market? No, I don't. And I think that's where people get a bit caught out, because they constantly think that they have to be going to market all the time. Our job is just to extract some money. Now, my job was just to get 10 pips. If I do that every day and I add it up every day, it starts making a decent amount of money. Now, collectively, I kept the position size the same. So as we've just seen, it was 15.17. That's 15 pips. That's 5 more than what I was actually after. So I can move up my bid size now. Still knackered. I really don't like getting up at this time. But as we can see, just doing this, just grinding away at it, this balance is moving up. So come next month, if I'm still doing this, because I'm increasing this, because the next time I should be at 101. The margin did catch us up, so we couldn't move it. I'll be there to be able to split trades, but also the trade is increasing, which makes the balance increase. Common sense, guys, common sense. So I'm quite pleased with this. It's going pretty much to plan. It's a very simple system, criminally simple, to be honest. But I think that's the beauty of it. I think that's what makes it work. Because, well, case in point, I was watching a forum yesterday. I haven't been in forums for nearly 2 years. And I've got into a forum to help somebody out. And it is just full of wannabes and clowns. They really are. They over-engineer everything, but they're over-engineering it just to hear the sound of their voice, is the way that I was looking at it. Because it doesn't matter what was put up, they were right and everybody else was wrong. But not one of them could make a living out of it, because I asked them. And as soon as I said, do you make a living out of it? Oh, bloody hell, it was like lighting a fire torch. And I just thought, what's the point? You know, I have got no time for people like this. Why? Because I suppose it's like the football manager syndrome. You always see the big blowhard in the pub. If you don't know what a blowhard is, it's somebody with a big mouth who knows nothing. They're very good at shouting and bawling, but they can't back anything up what they say. Up where I live, we call them gobshite, you know. And that's exactly what they were. They were just banging on, you know, and they're having a pop. And I'm like, you know, you haven't got first clue what you're talking about. Not first clue. I'll show you my statements, and I have done. Right through. And I do get people have a go at me all the time. All the time. Every day, in fact. And I mean, some of it is vile, to the point that, why should I possibly help these people? I won't, you know. Not at all. You know, I've spent a fortune on my education, and I've spent 15 years of my life. And then they sort of think, well, the God gift entitled to what somebody else knows, when they won't put the work in. And that's the thing, because I've got no time for freeloaders. None whatsoever. Anybody who talks to me knows that. And that's because I've worked every day since I was 11 years old to get what I need. And even through the hardest times of my life, you know, I broke my neck. I don't know if you can see it, but with a lovely scut well here.
Matron, take them away.
I broke my neck. And do you know how long I had off work? 3 days. And that's documented as well. And why? Because I worked for myself, and I had to work. I worked from a hospital bed, and then I used to go get taken down into the office, Winky used to ferry me about because I had a big brace on. It wasn't a massive break, but it was a break bad enough that it left me with nerve damage in this hand, and sometimes I sit funny because I struggle. But I had to earn a living, and I never claimed a thing, ever. And then when I get these clowns have a pop at me, constantly thinking they should have it free, it winds me up, because you have to pay for what you're getting. There are no free rides in this world. And what I mean by paying for something, it's not always money. It's commitment and time and effort. That's what you pay for. And if you can't put that in, you're always going to lose. Always. You're being a born loser, and you're going to stay a loser. But if you put effort into it, then you can lift yourself out of the grime that everybody complains about. Just a gripe for a Monday morning from a very tired Scruff. But trust me, I very much doubt I'll be going back into forums again. Such a toxic place. Such toxic. And you know something? I don't get it. I genuinely don't. Because if I see somebody that genuinely needs help and they are genuinely trying, I do help them. The Scruffy squad will tell you that, you know, because what you see publicly and even what they see within their own group is only a little bit of what is not seen behind the scenes, because I do talk to quite a few of the guys that I've connected with, and I always try and lift them up. Why? Because I think it should. You know, it's the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way.
Anyway, little bit of a gripe, done what I needed. Sometimes you just got to have a bit of a rant, guys. Bit of a ramble. And why? Well, it just gets it off your chest, and then you can have a better day, can't you? So, anyway, I'm going to go have another coffee because I'm knacked. So, as always, guys, trade well. Your risk managed. Don't be a dick. But above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all tomorrow.